corn syrup. We get ready to turn them loose on the outside. The rocket is Daryl Keene. So Keene, the man they call Delicious, stayed with Tyler Leary for a while, and now Tyler Leary is going to pull away.
Well, it appears that Leary wastes no time at all to get to the front of the class and really starts to pull away from the competition. There's a side-by-side battle in the quest for second. It is the Aubuchon hardware machine, car number 31, for Michael Bennett, the Magnum, who moves into second. Then it appears that the tail that wags the dog there is Michael Ray with the number 42 machine. And like almost on cue, Cliff Saunders is working his magic. But speaking of magic, Matt, look at Tom Fern along with Adam Gray coming to the front of the field with Paul LaRoute and Gambacorta and Ryan Fern in a mid-pack of cars.
Well, Tom Fern has so much magic, I think he wears a top hat instead of a helmet because he is razzle-dazzling his way into the top five. Paul LaRoute making a strong move on the inside underneath Daryl Keene. So it is LaRoute putting all kinds of pressure on Keene.
He certainly does. And meanwhile, while that is happening, Adam Gray tries everything, both high and low. Look a little further forward now. There is the bid for the third spot. Here comes Saunders with car number 14, making some noise on the inside. And who's the tail that wags? The dog there. Coming off the turn, it is Tommy Fern. With the skill of a surgeon, he puts the King Ward coach machine into the number 4 position. Meanwhile, a little further back, look at Gray as he puts the hammer down, moves to the inside, and goes around Paul LaRoute to pick up another position there.
Now here comes Fern to attack the back bumper of Cliff Saunders. When it comes to acting like a surgeon, Tom Fern is better than anyone you will find on Grey's Anatomy. Here he comes. He is Velcro to the back bumper of Saunders, and it's still early. We're only on lap number 6.
We certainly are, Matt, and it already appears that Fern is the quickest car on the racetrack, 21.872, as he comes rumbling down. Oh, all of a sudden, to the top side of the racetrack, car number 14 has a problem, and Ryan Fern just barely avoids that situation.
Yeah, he almost had a bigger problem.
Oh, yep, and he is able to get the car down, but will he be able to get it back down to pit road? 6 laps are up on the board, and the Saunders machine that was once running among the top 4 cars is trying to get back down on pit road.
Now it is Tom Fern. He is in a hurry as he approaches the back bumper of the Michael Bennett car. So the Magnum has company in the fight for second. But leading right now by a $5 Uber ride is Tyler Leary. Took advantage of a front row position, and he leads by a couple of furlongs over Bennett and Fern.
There's no question about it. As now the battle becomes a battle for the runner-up spot. Aubuchon Hardware, Alpine Tree Company, along with Tom Fern in the King Ward coach line machine. These two have had many a good battle in this full-body late model division over the years, as now Fern looks to the inside, waves the back end of the car outside, sees the opportunity, but is not able to get the job done. But this is the danger zone sometimes for Michael Bennett, as that car usually becomes pretty evil about lap number 9.
As he needs to Nutrisystems that car underneath, Bennett making it skinny, and Fern, as he usually does, succeeds. And now he rampages his way into the top 2.
Tom Fern is a man possessed up to the runner-up spot. Bennett still holds on to the 3rd position. Ray is setting in the 4th spot, and then it is the Daryl Keene machine in position number 5. Adam Gray is settled in for 6th, and 7th position is Ryan Fern. Paul LaRoute is in the 8th spot, and here in the 9th position is Albert Saunders with Kevin Gambacorta rounding out the top 10. 11 of 30 now into the record books.
And Saunders is able to get under Paul LaRoute and trying to make the same move as Kevin Gambacorta. Also crowding in there against the 82 is Wayne Curry. So Gambacorta is on the verge of making the move. And the question is, will Tom Fern be able to corral that number 11 car under green flag conditions? We know how fast that Fern is. But Tyler Leary, he is a great competitor, so this is going to be a barn burner.
It certainly is, Matt, and we haven't even got to the halfway point yet as they work their magic and come back to the stripe. It is still car number 11, the dominant car up front, former champion at the Monadnock Speedway. and looking very, very strong here tonight. We look at his times through timing and scoring, 22.091 on the last circuit, and now Fern has picked it up a notch, 21.967, and Bennett, your third place car, is 22.217. So the first and the third place car are about the same times, even though it appears that Fern is what we call the meat in the sandwich there in the center. This time they come off turn number 4, cross flags in the air, halfway down and halfway to go in this feature event for the late models here at Stafford.
So Tyler Leary is halfway toward his first win of the season as he continues to have a pretty spacious lead over Fern. There is some action a little deeper in the field as Michael Ray is getting a visit from Darrell Keene. I think that Keene car has improved since the start of the race, and he's going to have to be good because look who is trying to crowbar his way underneath. That is Adam Gray, two-time champion here at Stafford, and right behind Gray is Ryan Fern.
You know, those 4 cars are a foursome, but we're not playing golf. We're racing race cars, and Ray continues to try to shake him off, and now Adam Gray tries to make the move to the inside lane. Doesn't work here as they come off the turn. Great battle going on between those 4 cars. It is perhaps the battle of this event. Meanwhile, Gray literally puts the nose of that car almost like they're bump drafting at Daytona, Matt, right underneath the back bumper of the Keene machine. Down the back straightaway, they touch, Matt.
And Keene is able to straighten out. Now here comes Gray. Cyclones his way underneath. And Adam Gray is able to get down under that number 79 of Keene, and he opens the door.
Oh, they're locked together. And the end result is Ryan Fern literally is forced around down the front straightaway to the lower inside of the racetrack. 25 ounce available at the Double Hook Lounge. Green flag is out.
Boy, there is nothing light about the foot of Tyler Leary.
Nope.
As he stomps on it to get a slight advantage over Fern. But Fern trying to strike the hard way on the outside.
Well, that's been happening. Adam Gray comes to life. Michael Bennett has been stronger tonight than we've seen in quite some time. They come off turn number 4. Back to the stripe they come. They swing and they sway in the air as they work and rumble down into turn number 1. Here comes Fern again. Taps to the back bumper of Leary. Leary's car loosens up. Gives a little bit of opportunity to the inside. Side-by-side racing, not only for the lead, but for the 3rd and the 4th spot, the 5th and the 6th position. And what a scramble. A gaggle of cars off turn number 4, and it is Gray who moves on to the podium.
So with 10 to go, Tom Fern is in front. He made the torpedo move underneath Tyler Leary. What a battle for 4th and 5th. Gambacorta has it, and Michael Bennett, who has stuck around to drive hard here for the last portion of the race. He is trying to maintain his position, and he also has to worry about the presence of Big Al Saunders. And now Saunders, he is able to shotgun his way underneath Gambacorta.
Saunders moves up to the 4th spot. Here comes Ray, Gambacorta, and now the inside lane looks racy as car number 29 also comes to life for Trace Myers. Bennett tries to get back into the hunt, but it is Tom Fern, the leader of the pack, this time when they come back to the stripe. Battle is for 4th on back, and it's still anybody's race, Matt, as they continue to thunder their way through traffic. Meanwhile, here comes Ray up to the 4th spot, forcing Saunders back to 5. Bennett comes back to life in the 6th spot. Paul Arude is a factor in 7. And there is Wayne Quarry. We haven't talked about him. He started in a scratch position.
So he was at the rear of the field, and he has infiltrated his way into the top 10 in 9th place. The kind of solid run that Wayne Curry usually supplies. Adam Gray is in 3rd. Does he have enough time to corral the back bumper of Leary? Best battle is for 4th and 5th between Michael Ray and Al Saunders.
There's no question about it. It is still a real battle when you look at this field from 4th on back, Matt. And there's another big battle between the top 3 podium finishers up front. If they can hold on with less than 6 circuits remaining. Things are starting to get settled in a little further back. Gambacorta is having a little bit of an off night here as well. Meanwhile, as they come off the turn back to the line, Ray has been in a side-by-side battle. Now it's single file with Albert Saunders in the 4th and the 5th position here.
Saunders looking for some room so he can jackhammer his way underneath Ray. He has found it. He gets halfway there and then has to retreat. Let's see if he puts another move on as they come out of turn number 4 and inside position
trouble
for
now,
Saunders.
Matt. We've got one around. It looks like it's Ryan Fern that goes spinning off turn number 4. And also involved is the Keen machine, car number 79.
And both those drivers have had adventuresome nights.
And Gambacorta, who hasn't had much luck at all this evening.
Well, this is Tyler Leary's opportunity. Restarting on the outside of Fern. He is almost even as they erupt into turn number 2. And Fern is able to pull away like lava flowing out of a volcano.
While that is happening, all of a sudden, Adam Gray sees the opportunity. He goes to the inside. Challenge down underneath Leary. They work their magic off turn number 4. Ray is in the hunt. So is in Saunders as they come back to the stripe. And now it's Adam Gray to move into the catbird seat.
So Gray is in second, but he has a pretty huge task to try to catch Fern with only 2.5 laps remaining. Al Saunders, he has a finishing kick as he is going to gallop his way underneath underneath the number 11X O'Leary, and it is Big Al who moves into third.
No question about it. He's been digging and digging hard. He moves on to the podium. Leary's car suddenly has become evil as it literally gets sideways in the center of the turn. Here comes Ray. Bottom shot move down underneath Leary as they come off turn number 4. Then it's Bennett to try to make the same move. White flag is out, Matt. It's a battle for position 4 through 7.
And Michael Ray has the upper hand. But there is an attack from the outside by Saunders, from the inside by Michael Bennett. Bennett has something left, but nobody has more left than Tom Fern. Here he comes off turn 4.
It is Tom Fern to take down yet another victory. Adam Gray, a great run to finish in second. Albert Saunders to finish in third.
Yeah, I don't know. We got a couple breaks there early in the race, and from there, I didn't know if I was ever going to catch Tyler there, but I got a caution. I guess that was the difference there. Man, my guys made, I think, adjustment before the feature tonight, and I think that was the trick. We were really good tonight. And got to thank Donnie, right out of machine, John Williams, and Buzzy for my drive line, Kingward Coach Line, Safeco Foam, Sun Valley Fire Equipment, JR Sweeping, and Whip Sporting Goods. And like I said, I got the best crew here. My wife's spotting right on there for me, keep me out of trouble out there, I guess. She knows how to do that.
Putting the pedal to the metal tonight, man, and I'll tell you, that last restart was a little scary.
Yeah, I don't know, just had to bide our time there, get back in line, and I was able to, get my way by Tyler, excuse me, and the car was really, really good tonight. Made it my job a little easier for me, and we got to thank iRacing, Napa, Hoosier Tire, Independent Wheel, Waddell Communications. I got to thank all those guys for their contingency in that, and hopefully we can be back here again next week.
Tough guy to beat right there. Tom Fern, 2 in a row here at Stafford in the very tough NASCAR late model division. Let's go over to Jeff McConey with our second and third place finishers.
Well, I'm here with Adam Gray, a hard-fought second-place finish. You're covered in sweat after a race like that. How was the car out there?
Yeah, it was. It kind of stinks when we don't have a qualifier because it gives you a little bit more time to get the car right where it needs to be. Just a little bit greasy tonight, but no complaints about second.
Absolutely, great night. And who do you have to thank for getting that car to second place for you?
Meadows Motor Car, Leon's Auto Repair, Holly's Auto Body and Repair, Greg Orland Construction, Statewide Auto Auction, Ham Chassis, and Donnie from Rad.
Well, a great second place finish here tonight for Adam, and hopefully we'll see you more here in Victory Lane. Definitely someone to watch. Over here to third place, how was your night out there?
It was pretty good. The team did an awesome job. They gave me a great car. I made a lot of mistakes and gave up a few spots, so I probably owe my crew guys an apology. But yeah, the car was still pretty good and able to rally and get a third place. Great finish. I want to thank American Sleeve Bearing, Rad Auto Machine, Williams Race Gears, Strep Family Chiropractic, BA Museo, Rob Davis, Johnson Memorial Hospital, the entire team, everybody who chipped in on the car. They all did a great job.
Well, congratulations on a hard-fought third-place finish. You worked for that one. Your brother Cliff had a rougher night. The transmission in that car was slipping. The car was stuck in neutral. That's why he saw the 14 over pull it behind the wall.